Now if you're asking why didn't I paint this before I painted the rest of the cow, is because the cow was it was pretty high up in the air, guys. So I'm on scuff and mask off here, and then I'll be able to I'm gonna just paint this piece separately, guys. All right, let me clean the rest of this gasket stuff up around here. I'm gonna get the vacuum cleaner and suck it up first. So, all right, guys, got a brand new razor blade here. I'm gonna use a little grease and wax remover, and I just want to come in and get this get all of this old gasket off of here pretty much. Now I'm not worried about messing with the paint because I'm going to be rescuffing, and I'm going to just do what they call like a blend. Not really a blend, but it's going to be like a blend in this area where you know, I'm going to just re-clear and blend part of this cowl area. And like I say, that's right around the edge in here. I'm really worried about just how this looks. Most of this is going to be covered up anyway, so I'm not really worried about that too much, guys. So guys, some of this should be self-explanatory, but I don't never know what people know and what they don't know. But with these clips, if they're on there too tight, you could bend the bottom down a little bit. And I normally just push up on the top. And normally I get those clips out of there just like that, guys. Like I said, I don't know what people, you can look at them and kind of tell what's going on, but I just never know what people know and what they don't. So that's just to go through it sometimes. All right, like I say, let's spray a little wax and grease remover on there. No big deal. Here we come through with the razor. Kind of cleaning this up, guys. And that way when I come in and I start sanding on this, it's going to clean up pretty easily here, guys. So, just want to get all this old stuff off of here. A lot of times, guys, the window guys don't really want you painting this area because they got a special stuff that they use on there. But my window guy Ken, he kind of know that when I get done with my work, that we ain't gonna have to worry about it letting loose. But so I am going to come in and clean and fill this area up, guys. Alright, so now I got this all cleaned up, man. This car is in really, really good shape, guys. I still got to clean a little bit more up right up through here. A little bit more of that gasket, but oh man. The other side is really, really nice. Now I had a little area up here that I had to repair, that I started repair. Just a little body filler over where the two seams meet. Not a big deal, it wasn't even rust there. That's why I just put body filler over there, guys. Remember, body filler is only like bad if you put it over rust where air can get to the backside of it. But right in here, I got an issue right in here. So it's not bad, but I'm gonna hammer and dolly and get all the rust from the inside of there out of there. And I don't even think I'm gonna have to do no major repair in this area. I'm gonna just hammer that out, pour 15, get this flat. It's no big deal. Little rust area right here. I might cut this out, put me a small patch in there. No big deal. Right in this area, I got a little surface rust starting. But man, this is really, really nice, guys. So I'm pretty happy with taking that windshield out and seeing that look like that in there, guys. So, all right, guys, so my little taper that I have that have my roll of paper and tape is up at the vault. I've been working on the 77 Regal a little bit. So I took a lot of stuff for body work and up there. But so I'm using just newspaper here because I didn't feel like running up there getting the taper. And what I'm gonna do, guys, when I'm coming in, I'm sealing this off, and then I'm gonna sand this down and get this ready to paint. This be painted the same color of the car instead of black. And then, like I told you the other day, I got that booger right there. So maybe I'll start there, trying to get that took care of right there. So let's start there, guys. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start here with just trying to hammer the rust out of here. All right, well, that metal is still there. So, the metal is still there. He should be able to seal that around there. I'm gonna come through and clean this up some though with the die grinder and see what it looks like. But I might cut those pieces out and weld new metal right there, guys. All right. All right, guys. So I'm gonna come in here with this die grinder and sorry, guys. I got 3 holes right there. So with that, I'm gonna come in. I mean, there's no time for me to start half stepping on this car now. So I'm gonna cut this out. This backside is good, so I'll cut it right across. I'll cut it right across the edge here and see if I need to cut any more out. And then I am gonna come in, guys, and cut this section. It's gonna be hard to get in here to cut this. The metal is there, but it's thin. So I'm gonna cut right across here. Now, seam sealer, they have seam sealer in these areas, guys. The seam sealer is pretty hard. I could just seam seal this up, but I don't know, I wanna cut this plate out of here. I wanna cut this plate out of here, guys. They have seam sealer right in here, which I'm probably not gonna take out, no need to. But I'll probably end up cutting this area out. They have seam sealer right in here too. But I think I'm gonna just cut this out and weld me some new metal in these couple of areas here, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna cut right across this edge because it looks like this is solid enough. And that edge is cleaning up. Now I just know this is weak, but I could try to just spot weld this, but I'm gonna just cut it out, guys. Alright, then I'm going to come in with the saw and try to cut this on out of here. Yeah, it's cutting. I should probably change the blade, but Alright, so let me see where this is at. Is it coming off of there? There we go. Alright, so that piece is out of there. I'm gonna just break this off, guys. It don't really matter how you get it out of there. Now I'm gonna come back in with the die grinder and I'm cleaning this up, and then I'm gonna try to hammer it out some, and then I'm gonna spray some weld through primer in here, then weld a small plate in. So. So I'm gonna come in with a different head on different die grinder here. Alright guys, so you look in there, I'm gonna pour 15 what I can get to in there, but I don't even know if I need to do that because I can't do the whole thing, and it's pretty solid. It's just surface rust, but a lot of times when I'm in an area and I just treat whatever I can. But anyway guys, yeah, that's why it's best to get the cars dipped if you can, and dipped and e-coated, and all of that in there be coated, you know, when you get done with the car. But this car should last for years to come. All right, let me come in and finish cleaning this up. All right guys, so I'm deciding to come in here. Where I broke this loose on this side, this die grinder here, it'll clean this edge up. It'll clean all my edges up. So I come in here, and I can square these edges up. So like I say, right in here, this is just where these panels meet together at right here. And they have just a bunch of seam sealer in there, and they sand it down a little bit. This one was actually sanded pretty good. So they sand it down where you don't see, you know, like if the top come all the way down, I don't know. It looks pretty good where you can't tell. All right, so it looks pretty good where you can't tell where the top, you put the top on there, you won't see that. So I'm probably just gonna put some fiberglass body filler in there when I patch this and straighten this out with that, guys. But like I say, guys, remember, body filler is only bad if you got air coming in through the back side. So I'm gonna take the smaller die grinder, get in here, and I'm gonna take the smaller die grinder, get in here, clean this all up real good. But then I will seam seal in here, then I'll put the body filler over the top of that guy. And real quick, guys, just showing you the back side of this. The way that look, like this was actually thick enough. I probably could have just put some spot welds in there to seal that up. That plate, that's pretty thick. But right where the 3 holes is, that was pretty thin. But it don't look like it would have blew through now that I cut it out. But best to get it out of there and just do it right, guys. Alright guys, so I didn't show myself taping this up. I just want to come through with the weld through primer. All I had is shook up enough and it'll be fine. But I just want to seal that off where that way, you know, when I weld the new piece in, yeah, I like just protecting the best I can, guys. All right. All right, guys, so I cut a piece to go in here. So I got that ready, but what I do want to do is hold this down and just try to bend this some with the way this panel curves, guys. Just a little bit. Sorry guys, I always start off with the weld through primer, and that's going to be on the back side. So then I'm going to just come in with a magnet and just sit this in place where I want to weld it at. So I just want to get that in place. Then come through and weld it. I'm going to put one more magnet on here. Alright, so I have to move this over. Yeah. Make sure I got a good weld, a good ground on here. So I want to put one good weld on there to hold that in place. I'm going to come down here at the bottom. Alright, so now that's in place, guys. Alright, then I'm going to come in through here now and just weld the rest of this up. I just want to show you real quick. I don't want nothing to catch on fire around here. So I wet down a towel, put it over there. I don't want that plastic or the paper catching on fire. And then I got my jams painted already, so I wet down a towel there and put it on there so that don't catch on fire. Not come in and finish welding this up. Alright, then I'm going to hit this corner down because that top, you know, it dips in. So I just want to hit this and bend this down the best I can. Still kind of hot there. Alright guys, so I got this partly welded here. I got the top and along this lip. I got that welded. Now I got to come in, and what I'm going to do, guys, I just want to come and cut right on this edge. cool. Little Harbor Freight discs. I used to get 3M, but these are so cheap. These are a little cheaper, so I've been getting them. This is the first time I ever had one fly off like that, guys. So if it keep happening, then I'm gonna have to go back to my 3M. This is the first one I ever had happen like that, though, and I've been using these for about a year and a half. Let me grab another one, and well, I'm coming through now and just weld this on up. Alright, so now I got that welded in. I'm going to come in now and start grinding this down. Alright guys, so I look like I got a weld to do here. And then I'm going to put a couple of more spot welds in a couple of areas here, guys. Then this is all done. So by me hitting and moving all around, this never really got too hot, guys. You see what I'm saying? Never really got too hot, but I'm going to come in and do these last few spot welds, and then like I say, guys, I always come over my body work with seam sealer. It just, if it's any pinholes, they'll be up out of there when I'm done, and it's gonna seal it off from air from the back side. So it's just something I always have done, and I never had it go bad on me, you know. Seam sealer that you can prime over. All right.